Horikita made Kushida look like a clown last episode. uh, Kushida was kind of screwed either way because Kiyotaka had a backup plan ready. Kind of used Ruin to put Kushida in her place. And thanks to the stipulations of the bet that they made, Suzune and Kiyotaka stay in school. Kushida will stop trying to get Suzune expelled, but now she's set her sights on Kiyotaka. And you know what? I think that's just going to be the nail in her proverbial coffin. But Ryuen has plans to go after Kei. Will Ayanokoji hold up his end of the agreement that he made with Kei? Well, let's go ahead and find out. People, often deceived by an elusive good, desire their own ruin. Oh, that quote resonates so much.
Apparently.
Because
from any of the other
we've
classes
seen
was expelled
so
during the
many
paper shuffle
examples.
If you ask
of
me, that's good. Even if we're competing, I don't want to see them get expelled.
Same voice actor from season 1.
Yeah, it would be great if we could all just get along with everyone. But the school keeps pitting us.
Man, these VAs had a lot of scheduling
We
conflicts,
don't do our best
bro.
to overtake the other classes. We put ourselves at
But
risk.
anyway,
Yes.
we've seen so many examples of people bringing down
Well, that's not something you see every day. Those
or
two
people
hanging
bringing
out
ruin
like
to
that?
the empires
Basically rivals.
of the days of old.
It's weird.
Well, it is Ichinose we're talking about, and she gets along with pretty much everyone.
Because of
If I'm being
either
honest, it kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Really?
their ego,
It's not
their
like I
leaders'
hate her, don't
egos
get
and
me
power
wrong. It's just
trips,
that she seems
or
way too perfect
they're
with
being
everything.
influenced
It's like she's not
by
even a real person.
certain
People
groups.
have to have a few flaws
Yeah,
to be likable, you know?
Right.
It
Someone
ends
seems
up
like a total saint.
bringing these
It makes you
empires to
suspicious.
ruin.
I get what
So-
you're saying. But not everybody who's nice has some ulterior motive.
And for some
Regardless, if we
reason,
make it to class C,
humanity
we'll end up facing
cannot,
off against her.
you
I wouldn't get too close to
remember the mistakes
Forget about
of
that
the
for
past.
now. Christmas is right around the corner, guys. Aren't you excited?
her. I don't see how that's pertinent at all.
Where's your festive spirit? And for your information, I've been seeing a lot more couples.
Hey, Kiyotaka. Do you have any Christmas plans? I mean...
Oh, me?
Oh, Irie. So that's your type, huh?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Yeah, I was just wondering what he was doing.
Really?
Oh? Someone spying on him? Wonder who it is. Yeah? Bro's not even being fucking sneaky about it.
Let's go.
Someone from Class C was tailing you?
What do you think I should do?
I doubt they're gonna do anything more than keep watch. You can just ignore them.
All right, I will then.
While I have you, that thing I asked you about, any luck on your end?
Oh, yeah. Turns out you were right. There was a strange girl following your study group around today.
Yo.
Just like you said in your email. There she was. But the weird thing is, she wasn't from Class C. I've seen her around before, and I think she's from Class A.
So Class A's trying to get the scouting report on Ayanokoji too?
Yeah, I managed to get a
Damn.
picture. I'll send it to you, but why would Class A want...
Eh.
Seriously, come on!
Class A, huh? What is Sakayanagi planning?
Is
Good
it
grief.
is it
What the
something
hell's
to
wrong
do
with them
with
Class C jerks?
why she
What's
was
up,
with
Big K?
Ichinose,
They've
or
been trying non-stop to pick fights with me the entire day.
Just making
so
sure you didn't hurt
Class
any
C
of them.
is going after
Of course I
everybody, huh?
didn't. I just ignored him and
In
walked
Class
away.
D.
The Ken will never break his word, no matter what.
Yeah, you simp.
You've got a well-trained dog.
Well, he has gotten better, but not by much. Pseudo isn't alone either. A number of our students have been provoked too.
Seems like Class C's up to something. They've been getting more active lately.
It's retaliation. We managed to win a lot of points from them during the paper shuffle.
Yo.
That's enough for Ryuin to target us. He's not falling for that trick anymore. He's realized that I was just a figurehead.
There's no way he knows that.
Unlike the others from our class, Class C hasn't bothered me even once.
Oh, I see.
What's the plan? How do we fight back?
There's no plan.
Leaving me out of the loop as usual. Don't know why I expected different. But I can still count on you to help me, right? In bringing this class up to Class A's position?
Sure. I don't see any real reason not to help you out.
Wow. Ah, yes. The classic I'm too short, but I'm want a book on the top shelf.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, right, you're Ayana Koji, aren't you? From Class D?
Uh-huh. Here's the book you wanted.
Oh. I really appreciate your help.
Are you a fan of Emily Bronte?
Not quite. I wasn't planning on reading it. I just saw I was in the wrong section. And
Oh.
I wanted to put it back where it's supposed to be.
I see.
Wait a sec.
I got it.
That's Farewell, My Lovely by Raymond Chandler, isn't it?
Correct.
That novel is a masterpiece. Have you read anything by Dorothy Lee Sayers? I like her books a lot too.
Not yet, though I've heard good things about her work.
In that case, I recommend starting with her Lord Peter series. It was her debut novel.
Okay.
She really loves books.
I just thought you were looking around for more books to check out.
I don't blame
hope
her.
I'm not being too pushy.
No. I appreciate the recommendation.
You can gain a lot of knowledge
I'm
from
more than
books.
happy to help out. I get lonely.
You just need to
I wanna
learn
talk about books
how to
with my
apply that
friends.
knowledge on your own,
And Ryuin?
and
I was
how
under the
it will
impression that
fit
Class
in
D had
your
someone you were
your
fervently
daily
searching
life.
for. I believe I'm a prime suspect.
Don't worry about all that. In fighting between classes, I couldn't care less who ends up on top.
All right then.
Okay,
Honestly,
I like
would
her.
preferred if everyone got along
I
with
like
each
her.
other.
She doesn't care. She just wants to read books and you know go about her own business.
Well, that's quite the unexpected coincidence.
I've been looking for you, Ayana Koji.
What do you want, Chabashira?
Really? What for?
We need to talk in private. Come with me. As you've requested, I brought your son.
Oh no. No. I didn't expect his father to show up. And wow. Is he gonna try to get him to drop out of school since it's like since Chabashira said it pertains to his future? And let's find out.
If that's all, I'll be going.
And Chabashira also said that she has connections with his father, right?
Finally, Kiyotaka.
Good old Chris Sabat. One of my favorite voice actors in any language.
It's been a year and a half or so since I left.
Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
I don't have any intentions of staying here longer than I have to.
Yeah, say what you gotta
The man
say
is
so I can
dead
go.
because of your actions.
Wait, what?
I'm sure you remember the butler, Matsuo.
Did
He
you
was
say
the person
dead?
who first told you about this school, after all. And then, of course, he helped you make your escape from the White Room. Because of his insubordination, I had no choice but to dismiss him.
And?
Last month, the man set himself on fire. Naturally, his death is a tragedy, and as you can imagine, his family is quite distraught.
That doesn't sound like it's Anna Koji's fault. That sounds like you have terrible management skills.
To the news.
You didn't seriously think I'd feel guilty over something like that. Please, I am not that naive.
Kiyotaka, explain this to me. What in the world inspired you to come to this school?
You did, actually.
Yeah.
You kept talking about how you gave us the ultimate education.
Ooh.
So naturally, I took an interest in the worldly society that you rejected, to see it for myself.
There is no greater path than the one I had laid out before you. Surely you can appreciate that by now.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'll choose my own path.
Yeah.
I've already wasted enough time by coming here. I want you to sign this, Kiyotaka.
That should be a human right.
For me to leave this school.
You know,
This isn't
everyone should be able to make their own choices.
I get that you're used to having your orders followed, but your authority doesn't extend past the White Room.
And
Speaking
parents
of which, the White Room has resumed operations.
So you can just leave me alone then.
Parents don't necessarily have the child's best interests in mind when they start, making decisions on their future. Their future. They a lot of the times they try to live vicariously through their kid. And they're trying to fulfill their own dream that they couldn't make a possibility through their child. And it makes things very, very, very complicated.
I've yet to witness another talent comparable to yours. You are my finest work to date, and my most prized possession.
Oh, spare me. Next you'll tell me it's because I'm your son.
I wouldn't even bother wasting my breath. Neither of us would believe it anyway.
Of course. Oh.
Guess that's true enough.
He just thinks of Ayana Koji as like a...
Sign the form and withdraw from school.
As like a robot that he made. And not an actual human being. That's messed up, man. Oh, who's
it's good
this?
To see you, Mr. Ayana Koji.
This is a surprise.
Oh.
How long has it been, Sakayanagi?
Oh, they know each other?
7 or 8 years now, I think. Although I must say, it feels like it was only yesterday that I left my post to become the school's
Sakayanagi. Oh, is she...
Sakayanagi.
Is he her
her
father?
Met before.
Or
a pleasure.
Family member?
Same to you.
So, the principal already filled me in on the details. As I understand it, you'd like your son to be withdrawn from school.
I would. I've put in an official request, which means you have a responsibility to release him back to me.
Not necessarily, no.
Ordinarily, it would work that way, but this school prioritizes its students' independence above all else.
So now you're adhering to the rules?
Okay.
It's no big secret that the interviews and entrance exams
I know
are
it's
formalities.
It's different in Japan for schooling.
Enrolled, managed to get accepted.
Looks like you're as well informed as ever. Nothing gets past you.
Someone gave him a recommendation, which allowed him to register with the school.
Oh.
So it seems to me, someone circumvented the rules and took in a student who would have otherwise been rejected.
Really?
Yes, it's true. Your son wasn't originally on our acceptance list. However, after giving it some thought, I decided to approve his enrollment. And now that he's one of our students, I'm afraid I'm duty-bound to protect him.
He came
And
in
unless
clutch,
he personally
man.
expresses a desire to withdraw, I'll have to deny your request.
That's nothing more than sophistry, and you know it. And just when I thought you couldn't disappoint me further.
Your complaint is noted.
Have it your way. I'll leave for now, but I would not get too comfortable. Mark my words, you will return to me.
Jeez.
I have a question if you don't mind.
Yes.
It's about a first-year student in Class A.
Do you mean Arisu? Yes, she is my daughter.
Oh. Okay.
I know what you're thinking. I don't give her any special treatment. As part of this school's administration, I have to remain impartial. I'm bound by the school's regulations.
Okay, I got you
In other
there. I
words,
got
we
you.
can only offer help as long as it falls within the rules.
By the way, I've been wanting to meet you for quite some time.
I'm guessing
Have
know
you
about
now?
the White Room then?
I wouldn't spend any more effort thinking about that. You're better served focusing your energy on your studies here. It'll be worth it. You'll see soon enough.
You don't need to keep playing pretend.
So
I'd always
Chapshira
suspected
had
you
no
were lying,
connection.
but this was just the
See, she's just
confirmation that I
using
needed.
him for her own personal fucking
The truth
gain.
is,
What the
You
hell?
have no connection to my father.
And what makes you so sure of that?
Even now you're refusing to admit it. I figured it out after talking to the chairman. For some reason, you're obsessed with getting to Class A. The problem is, you've never been lucky enough to get the right students. Until this year, that is.
Jig is up, teach.
As Class D's homeroom teacher, you had easy access to my files. And you came up with a plan to use me. Even if it meant lying about my father and threatening me.
Wow.
It's too bad. If he hadn't come to meet me today, I might still have been your pawn.
I see.
Truly blew up in your
Somehow you've
face.
gotten the chairman on your side.
The truth is, you never had the authority to have me expelled, which means I don't have to do what you ask anymore.
Yo.
Don't tell me you're going to give up on getting up to Class A. Your class is starting to work together, and you want to throw that all away?
Just don't count on me getting involved anymore.
Yo.
Also, I'd rather you not bother me with your personal endeavors again.
Can I ask you a question? It's something that I've been thinking about for a while now.
What is it?
Is there a reason you don't just tell people how smart you actually are? If you're as outgoing as Yosuke is, I bet you'd be pretty popular.
Some people just don't like
and I'm
the
sure
attention.
everybody in class would like you a whole lot more too. I think you could even be like a school-wide celebrity or something. Remember the sports festival?
The attention would be annoying.
Exactly.
I'd stay anonymous for as long as possible.
Exactly.
It just feels like such a waste.
Some people can handle
Arizawa,
the attention, and some can't.
To tell you the truth, the real reason I called you was so that I could apologize.
Apologize?
Yes.
Him
It's
apologizing?
my fault that you're now a
What?
potential target.
Where's all this coming from?
Things have changed. There's no need for me to try to bring up Class D's standing anymore. What was motivating me before is gone.
Okay.
I see. So you're gonna go back to laying low from now on?
Yeah. I'll leave it up to Horikita and Hirata to take care of everything.
Makes sense. Well, this means you're free now, doesn't it?
I guess it does. Although, there's something you should know. I won't be contacting you again.
Yo.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did you just say?
She's cutting you
the line cut out?
loose.
I was
Oh,
just saying that this is
wow.
the last time that I'd be calling you. I won't be asking you for any more favors.
Does that mean he's
there's
not
no
going to
point.
uphold his end of the agreement, or?
Right, of course. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, I guess.
Obviously, if anything unexpected happens, I'll help you just like I promised.
Okay, he will uphold that, but he just won't
Keep my
be.
emergency contact, but everything else has to go.
He just
Wait,
won't
are you
be
sure?
directly
I've
involved
already
with her.
completely
Okay.
erased your contact information on my end.
Oh,
Just hold on a
wow.
second. Why are you acting like this doesn't matter to you?
What do you mean?
I totally get it, but do we have to be strangers again?
Our relationship was purely transactional from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression you didn't like being my pawn either.
Of course not, obviously.
Are you sure about that?
As if! You're delusional!
Then I don't see what the problem is.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Ouch. Ouch. I feel she definitely caught feelings for him. Even though, you know, the way they got involved with each other was kind of messed up, but oh. But, you know, at least Koji's a man of his word, and he's going to keep his end of agreements. He just won't, you know, be directly involved in that stuff. And on Koji's father, I feel like he's tried to live vicariously through these kids at the White Room. Because I feel like he doesn't he didn't get the most out of like a public education. And now that he started that whole government funded White Room, or however the hell it was funded, it could have been black market funding. I don't know, but however it was funded, you know, I feel like he tried to give however many students have gone through that White Room, you know, the education he wished he had. But, you know, it kind of sucks that he's not he's not he's not gonna let his own child, who he doesn't even think of him as a child, he thinks of him as you know, the his greatest invention. And that he's like Koji's Frankenstein's monster, and he's Frankenstein. He's Dr. Frankenstein. Messed up. Like, I get that as a child you need to like learn to respect your parents, but you know, sometimes, and I know that the Japanese culture, they don't like uh expressing their feelings. They want to be as respectful and as courteous to everyone as they possibly can, even at the expense of their own, you know, mental health. And it's but there comes a point where you got to say enough is enough, and that you gotta stand up for yourself. And I think Koji did a good job of that. He wasn't gonna take his dad's crap, and he even stated his authority doesn't go beyond the White Room. So until Koji is forced to leave the school, or he decides to leave of his own accord, I don't think his father is going to be an issue for him. But then again, if his father really wants him back at the White Room, I'm sure he can find a way to try to make Ayano Koji leave. And I don't know what would happen then. I honestly don't know. But that's pretty much all I got on this episode. Definitely looking forward to the next one. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you're looking for full uncut reactions, go and check out my Patreon. Link down in the description below. If you have any opinions or criticisms, leave those in the comment section. And as always, if you're feeling frosty, hit that subscribe button. I am